Relatives broke down in tears, screamed and collapsed as Malaysia's Prime Minister announced with deep sadness and regret that the missing flight MH370 was indeed lost. It crashed, he said, into the southern Indian Ocean with no chance that anyone survived. Officials claim new analysis by British experts revealed the plane's last position was in the ocean to the west of Australia, an area where search teams today spotted debris which could come from the plane's wreckage. Our science editor Tom Clark has this report.
After more than 2 weeks of hoping, today all hope was dashed. Some were overcome by grief. Others enraged at the intrusion into it, or at the airline they blame for their loss. But for most families of those on board flight MH370, just anguish and heartbreak at the new reality. Around the time their loved ones should have arrived here in Beijing, their plane, in all certainty, came down in an empty ocean 6,000 miles away. Minutes later, the world learnt the same.
It is therefore with deep sadness and regret that I must inform you that according to this new data, flight MH370 ended in the southern Indian Ocean.
The new data he referred to came from engineers here at British firm Inmarsat. It reportedly shows a final satellite ping from MH370 west of Perth, Australia, flying south, meaning the plane was surely lost. Exactly where, we still don't know, though today there was a potential breakthrough. This Australian Air Force plane spotted 4 pieces of debris near to that seen earlier by satellite. They dropped smoke to alert others and photographed the evidence.
The analysis will be left to the photographers, the image analysis once we land, as well as HMAS Success once she steams into the area and hopefully retrieves some of these objects.
Based on those possible sightings, MH370 is thought to have crashed 2,500 kilometres southwest of Perth, 43 degrees south of the equator. It's an area long known to mariners as the Roaring Forties. As these computer-generated current maps show, this is a belt of ocean known for unpredictable eddies and sudden violent storms. Any search will be challenging. But these currents mean even if debris is confirmed on the surface of the ocean, it's no indicator of the exact location of the plane. In the 16 days since it came down, debris may have been carried hundreds of kilometres from the crash site. The goal in any search is to locate the flight data recorders in the tail section of the plane. They're equipped with a locator beacon that should keep working at depths of 6,000 metres. However, its range is limited, so too is its lifespan. The beacon will stop working in about 2 weeks' time. When Air France Flight 447 was lost in the Atlantic, it took 2 years to find the fuselage. With nothing but computer models of currents, submarines had to map the seafloor to finally locate the plane and its data recorders. But the search for answers to MH370 is more urgent. It went down completely unseen in the wrong hemisphere of the planet. Governments need to know if their citizens are at risk, the aviation industry if their machines and procedures are safe, but most of all the families, how and why their loved ones died.